All right, this is continuing with 11.9, page 501. So I did not assign this for homework. And if by chance you don't have your packet, then you might want to just get some scratch paper or some line paper and take some notes. So when you do find your packet, you'll know what to do here. So let's look at this first one together. I think everybody, gosh, I hope everybody now can do volume. You know, volume is just simply length times width times height. Okay, that's all there is to it. And so this very first one, and the order doesn't matter. I could do 2 times 4 times 5. I could do 5 times 4 times 2. I could do 4 times 5 times 2, 4 times 2 times 5. The order doesn't matter. The answer is going to come out the same either way. So 4 times 5 is 20, and what's 20 times 2? 20 times 2 is 40. So it's 40, and it's feet, and you could put a cube, 40 feet cubed, or 40 cubed feet, okay? If you put 40 cubic feet, that's also okay. Either one will work. All right, questions on that? All right. Everybody do number 2. I'll pull a stick here in a moment. All right, number 2. Mr. Rosowski's not in here. Miss Gordon, I know you were gone the other day, but give it a shot. What would you do here? 4 times 4, okay. So 4 times 4 is 16, then what?
16 times 9.
Yep, 16 times 9. Did you figure that out?
144.
Yes. So it's 144, what? What's that? Yep, you could put CU, cubic centimeters, cm, okay? Or you could put 144 centimeters cubed, you know, or they could have put 144 centimeters cubed. Either one of those would work, okay? Questions, anybody? Ms. Nealons, you getting these? Okay, good. All right. Everybody do number 3. Raise your hand if you got it. Okay. So number 3, Miss Nye, what'd you get?
216.
Yes, 216 what?
inches cubed.
Inches cubed. Okay, nicely done. Okay, let me ask you guys a question here. This side right here, okay. Miss Nye, I'll stick with you. What's the dimensions of just that side? I'm not asking for anything other than its dimensions. You have no idea? Really? Well, what's the length of this side right here? What's the length of this side right here? Okay, so if I was to pull that side off, okay, what would its dimensions be? if this length right here was this side, or this line right here, what would its length be? Okay. And if this right here was this side, what would its length be? Okay. So let me ask you again. What are the dimensions of this side, or this, when I say side, I'm talking about this piece right here, this square. What are its dimensions? What's that? Well, you're thinking ahead. The dimensions are 6. Each side is 6 inches. That's all I was looking for. Okay? And then you actually answered my next question, which would have been, what is the area of this? And you said 36 inches. And you'd put inches squared, because remember, area is squared, volume is cubed. Okay? I'm going to go back up to this one here, number 2. And I want to know what the dimensions are of just this side right here. You've got a prism here, and I want to know the dimensions of the right side of this prism. Miss Bowman, what are they?
4.
12. Where'd you get 12?
Oh,
I'm sorry, you weren't paying attention. Mr. Milmore,
Yep.
what are the dimensions of this rectangle?
4.
Well, 4 is just a length, and it's a line. You could say a line is 4. You would never give the dimensions of an object as a single number. What are the dimensions? So I'm going to pull this off, okay? And so let's say this right here is that side. Okay, so what are the dimensions of this rectangle?
4 and 9.
Thank you. So one side is 4 inches, and the other side is what?
9.
9 inches. Okay? So that's the dimensions of that side, that right side of this triangle, or this prism rather. So this rectangle here has a base and a top of 4 and 2 sides of 9. What's the area of this?
36 inches cubed.
36 inches squared. Remember, squared is area. Squared is area. Because I was just looking for the area then. All right? We're going to do one more, and I want you guys to be thinking about it. And again, I'm going to just stick with the right side here. So I want to know the dimensions of the right side of this prism. And I'm shading it in here. So just the right side of that prism. And I could, if I was to pull it off, might look something like this.
Do I get points?
No, because you weren't perfectly right. Nice try. So, Mr. Duhamel,
Yes.
what are the dimensions of this square?
5 and 4.
Thank you. You got 4 feet on one side and 5 feet on the other side. Now, my next question is, what is the area of this square?
20 square feet.
20 feet squared. Nicely done. Now you can put up 20 points. Okay? Do you guys understand what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
Mr. Clifton, you're saying that rather flippantly. Do you really understand? Okay, okay.
Really good at this.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, shh. I'm going to, let's see here. Everybody first figure out the volume of number 5. And then I want to know the area of the front of that prism. And then I want to know the area of the side of that prism. You think about that. All right, first order of business, Miss Lehman. What's the volume? Let's just stick with the volume of the entire prism first. Did you get it? No? Mr. Montanez.
No, I didn't get it.
You did not get it yet?
No.
Do you know how to get it?
No.
Miss Lehman, do you know how to get the volume of this prism? Okay, how? Speak up, hon. 10 times 6. Okay, then what? 10 times 6, and then what? Yes, good. So 10 times 6 is 60, and then she said that answer times 4. Okay. Easy way to do that is, what's 4 times 6? Mr. Clifton? 24. Then just add a 0. So the volume is 240 centimeters cubed. Now, for this particular one, I asked you for the area of the front face here and the side. So let's do with the blue one. Mr. Cowan, what's the area of this one right here, the blue one, on the right side?
24 centimeters cubed.
Yep, so this one is 24 centimeters, what is it?
Square.
Squared, nicely done. So 20 points. Who answered this last one? Who got that for me? I forgot. Who was that?
Leon Clayton. And Kendra. I just said 2004. No, it wasn't.
Okay.
I said 2004.
Now the front-facing one, Frosty, what's the area of the front-facing one? You don't know? Do you know how to get the area of an object? You don't know. Okay. So, Frosty, here's a square, okay? And it's 2 inches by 2 inches, okay? What's the area of that square?
Wait, 2 times 2?
I'm asking you. Right, so it's 4 inches squared. Okay, shh. Frosty. This is 5 inches and 2 inches. What's the area of this rectangle?
We can't see it.
Oh, sorry. There we go. 10 what?
10 cubic meters.
10 inches.
10 inches.
What?
Cubic or something.
Okay, when we're talking about area, it's always squared. We're going to do another one till you get these down.
I know how to do it.
No, I don't think you do.
I thought this whole thing.
Mr. Paulson, turn around. Shh. So this is 3 inches, and this is 2 inches.
6
6 what?
squared.
6 feet, 6 miles? What is it?
6.
Okay, what did I write here?
6
What are these?
inches.
Inches what?
I have to
Squared.
okay, square.
6 inches squared.
I have to.
All right. Shh.
Why are you guys laughing?
Mr. Villegas, you need to go outside? Knock it off. CM, turn around. All right. I want you guys to finish the rest of this page.